Hello everyone. If the audio is not good, just let me know. I changed the setup. I changed quite a lot today. I usually don't stream on Mondays, but I just had some time left over, I guess. Today it will be a short stream. I can announce it on my Discord, by the way, but don't expect more Mondays. Most of the time I have something else to do, but also, like, I don't know how long or like how frequently I can stream like from 6 p.m. like for 5 hours, which is usually, or like it was my usual starting times, but it will be difficult with my work and stuff. It's just like it really depends on how I feel and like how I get my money and stuff. Or like if I get enough like donations and stuff, but I don't bother with that. Uh, I'm busy with the Discord stuff now. Let's just put my link in there. Let's see. Like I don't mind not posting it in like stuff, but I'm not busy anyway. Let's just start queuing. It's something fancy with my setup, but I really don't know if it even works. Like I think the audio is slightly too high on the Mahjong Soul app. I disabled the desktop audio. Like I know the BGM, lobby BGM is quite loud. Yeah, we can just calm the. Is it? Yeah, the hand is quite weak, but I think it's good to calm. It's certainly an interesting first decision. Usually don't. Okay, we can't do the one of the best styles here, or like the 8-pin is now kind of bad here, but I think the double E style is like the best style that we could have gotten there. We can just spawn this. Like this 8-pin is really difficult to left the indicator. If someone wants to use the Dora, they also need like an 8-pin, or they can like stack the 9 pins as spare. So mm, the thing is, we don't really like green is not that good, but like if we end up on Hataka Tanki, we might as well keep the green. It's not like that the two-man really adds much much acceptance. There are double Rakuhei on the right as well. We just have to raise them because we are never going to fall because we have open 12k here. Is it 12k? Yeah, it's open 12k. It's 370 already open here. So people know that we have 12k. I think we are just discarding the Dora here. I think we are just discarding the. Okay, no, Ron, that is pretty good for us. Like it's the next the 9-pin really doesn't do anything here. It's just like the best was another 9-pin, but there's 8-pin, this 8-pin trolling so hard. Give me my 9-pin back, or like, oh my god. Please don't deal in. Okay, yeah, it's 2K, but my 12K rip. Like, it's just really unfortunate here. It's also like the Atosicate there. You have two East again. We might be able to con again. We might be able to con. I think just like I don't know when those we have a clear territory here. Once we get the pawns, there's a clear. We can just discard this. We can just start pawning. Even the 2-9 pin is perfectly fine. And then we just need one more. We need one more triplet or one more pair basically to get a triplet here. But mm, my 12K, like we will be running the Riemann here. It's not like that we can really skip the run. If we had like tour acceptance here with like a 5-month rule, but now this is perfect. We drew like the perfect die here for the toy turn. Or like the 2-pin would be perhaps slightly better, but the 2-man was twice cut. You have a East toy toy here with extra full, or like it's 40 full most of the time anyway. With the toy toy, we can almost just enable auto so on Discord. I don't know what happens if we can con though. I think it stops. I think Riichi City allows you to still con with auto tool and discard on, but I don't want to risk it. This this 5200 pretty solid here. Uh, happy here. I also should probably upload the thoughts of the previous streams, but I have like like those meme streams where I play like random each streams, but I have a sub goal now. It's a sub goal. It's a switch to the piranha plant uh, camera. It's 480p, so like it's not like if I want like a 1080p like on HD, or I don't know exactly all those specifications, but like I can technically get that for way cheaper. But like I'm not like a streamer which really needs any camera at all. Like I don't mind streaming like 480p. Like it's just not going to be a thing, you know. I also if I have like a feed cam, um, also just don't need. Kind of scary. It's a double E still. Really annoyed by Torments 200 in East one there. It's time to just give up the hand. This 2-pin. It's actually not a worst style. It's actually we're like we don't have a hand. We can we mm, yeah, I think we can still progress the hand. It's just like oh, it actually deals in there. It deals into it's Sabo instead, but with the 4-pin here, there's a 4-pin here on the right. It doesn't usually deal into the ramen to 5-pin there, which is like I said that the 2-pin was kind of okay, but it always deals into the Sabo, or like it was not like like the what was I going to say? It was not like that the 4-pin was non-related or anything, but it's definitely not as crazy as you might think after the 4-pin Taitachi. It's just like the 2-4 shape, and then I can almost rule out the ramen, and then the constant doesn't make sense, and then yeah, a lot has been eliminated. I think the one more here, like you can see the Sansaku technically, but we also get like a 2-pin here. Like we can throw the 2-pin is perfect here for the headless. The 4 is already accepted if we got the 3, but this the 2-pin that is pretty good. And then if we held the 1-man, we needed to end the 3. We can just got the 3-pin right here, fishing for the door. If we get the Chinson, he can either timer or reach it depending on how We think it's in the wall. Our point is sus, but we will see when we drop the Torah, which is now one card, so it's a natural discard. We should enable calling because it's like two harm pet saves if we open for Shinson Nomi, but it might be the best that we can get. I don't understand the screen dragon drop here from Toyman with the pawn with the terminal code. They certainly should have probably held on to the green dragon here. They can surely have acceptance because they accept a 9 here. I think we just have to go. It's not like that we have to contest Torment here, but the 8 being twice card. It's just like it's just way too hard to get it close with 1-7 so already out. We basically are never really going to win like a 5200 Tamaton, like 2k is perfectly fine here, plus the bonus stick. We have to unfortunately push a few tiles here. Not really much that we can do anyway. We have like one, we do have enough save tiles, but okay, oh no, we can't, what the heck? What is this? Oh, it's a Saintly, I see. Okay, they are dead here on the right. It's half Suchi, and it goes into that with an 8 pin discard as well. It's insane. Oh my god, they basically got like Fuatora. Like their value is like the gun into Fuatora because their hand, like it was pretty cool, but it wasn't good without a gun. We were doing an event, so Tunya. What kind of event, Fluffy? I have the. What kind of event were you doing? I just had work today. The code thing. Don't know really what it is. We missed out on. We had a really nice East one hand, but it got denied unfortunately. East something. We had Uncan of White Dragons on the high pay East one, and then we deal the double East. Uh, it is. It's just nah. I think it's just Imakiri. Like the sevens. If the seven star was live, I would probably got a 4. Um, the best was definitely the Ipeko. Well, we probably can Tama, but the Sabos don't look that great. Like it's just like this pincer shape is kind of awkward. It's like the ones or the Tora, and it doesn't extend like to the 0 pin because it doesn't exist here. There's no thunder here. We can cut a 2 pin. There's no pin. No, there's no pin full. So yeah, I just have to make sure that I'm cutting the right tile here. It's kind of rusty, but it doesn't do anything. Do we deal in with like 9 mon, 8 mon here on the left? But we can't keep it. It's just so weak. We put on Peko chance with the Toras. You wanted to cut the 8 mon there. Oh, but we need a pair. We need a 4 and or 6 here. So for the Rampeko chance, Fluffy. There is also a sub goal today, or like not today, just for the channel streams. Just having to decide whether the 5 star is better than the 3 star is very close. The 6 star is pretty safe here on the right as well. The 2 star do some sons of cool push it could be dangerous, but I think the 5 star is just slightly better. We have 3 Toras, so we just have to just Rolo, or not Rolo, we just have to get the best chance to win the hand. Another clean Dragon, unfortunately. The 7 mon is what we need. It's almost time to just go for Gaten, but our hand is. I don't want to go for Gaten, but it's the 6 mon. Like there's no choice anyway. It's Nakatsuchi, but It's just actually pretty solid. It's actually not the craziest 5-star Nakatsuchi. It's actually really good. I think this is one of the best 5-star consoles that you can get. It's KP6 man here. I wonder what they have. A lot of pin tiles, but we probably waiting on like 36 pin because we have like 3 pins here. I expected the 6-man actually to deal in here on the left. Oh, that is KP 3 pin as well. What the heck do they have then? They oh my god, no. A lot of pins, but I don't know me. With my Riichi City. I hate Kamitsa. The visual looked so good. I don't think I think then wait. I think everyone did Dorman have one. I think there were I think perhaps still 2 in the wall. I don't think someone had a pill. I really don't think someone had a pill. Then if everyone has 1.5, so then there's perhaps 1 in the wall. But I think there's like 1.5 in the wall. But uh, unlucky again. We missed out on the 12k earlier as well. The hand is kinda like it's okay with 1 AK, but like without the AK, we can almost throw away this hand. It's not great. Like the East wants this carded. It's just discard the honors and then just fight, I guess, a stealer, but it's definitely a hand that really has low win rate. Oh yeah, basically. Yeah, nice job here. We probably just should have kept it, but um, I think Toyman has some honors still. We might be choking Toyman or we might be feeding them the right dragon there. How is the audio? I changed the audio setup quite substantially. I changed a lot of settings, so if the audio is F, then just let me know. Yeah, are we dealing in on this right dragon now? Yeah. Oh my god, it really doesn't look like that thunder, does it? The honors. Oh no, we are dealing in, aren't we? But we are not Senpai yet, but like the bites, like we after the 5-month 5, so it's just high deal instances on the right dragon here. They did start the east though, but because if they had like 2 white dragons, they should have definitely kept the east, but let's see what it is though. It's a muscle one. But we can fold now. Yeah, just push this. Like we can it's probably also the same star anyway. Diamond is still in, we can just cut a 7 pin here. We have an interesting choice now. We can cut a 9 so. But it has some deal in rate across. Oh, there's a 9 so here, so uh and then the white dragon is never coming out. The 9 months are pretty good. They had a pair here. Pair of 9s. Do we? Nah, we can't really get them by. Unfortunately, like if we had to push, it's surely better to push the 6-man and like I think Toyman is falling. Then pushing the white isn't that bad because I put Toyman on the white here. For us, also the 3-man is also good. The 3-pin is also safe, by the way, or like it can push against Shimutsu. Is it Kabe? Yeah, it's also Kabe. It's off with the 4-pin. We have the Tomin has the height. We can't really get them back, can we? Nah, we really can't. It's just impossible. Can't believe you make feed cam subcool. Like, I don't get any subs, so it just doesn't matter, Fluffy. It doesn't matter, I don't get any subs anyway. Uh, if someone really wants to see feed, like, I can, like, it's a full ATP, like the switch to piano plant camera, like, it's not like, and perhaps I would, you seem the wrong time, sadly. Well, what do you mean? I don't know. It's like a time zone where people are loving feet. 1-2, yeah, it's probably 1-2 here. 7 is perhaps 7 because of the white seconds, but it's one Scott here. But anyway, we got slight upgrade here. Isa asleep, just less Mahjong viewers right now. Yeah, I could stream slightly earlier, but like I technically could stream slightly earlier, but it's really awkward with my dinner time. And we probably have a thunder here. If we get like the right second, we of course just spawn. But thunder is probably the better here. We can just see the 7 so 6 month, perhaps even 5-8. I hate the ramen, see, because we can just throw a better tower here for a ramen. Like, we are better off just throwing a good tower, I think, because we are still 6 blocks. Okay, we know that the 6 one is dead. We have a Teotora here, so we are not forcing Thunder anymore. Give me an 8 pin. Give me the 8 pin. Check. Wait, I know Riichi. Wait, this is only South 2. Like, they don't have enough. Like, the lead is so emotional. What is this? Oh, this is a Master 1. Okay, we found that out. Keep like a very straightforward painful here. We don't really want to draw the honors here. We just want the easy Manganshima or like the painful bullshit. We can just drop the honors here. It will just disable calling, so we don't have to skip every single tile here, because there are a lot of tiles that we can go with those shapes. We have a lot of acceptance here. Like a 3 pin is fine, and then, but this is also just perfectly fine. Such good sons with 3-4-5, but like it's not really high priority or anything. The 4 pin pawns. This is wait, it's E-Hunter, but I guess the 5 pin is not doing anything. Yeah, just discard the 5. If we get the 8 here, we can just reach the 3-sided. But I'm probably going to break if we get a 2 or the 5. Because we have the connect 4 here. We can just cut the 9 here. If we can pull the 2 or the 5, so we can cut the east for Thunder Painful at Ichi Thunder Tora. We can 6-7. Yeah, if it was a 4 so here, then there is a chance that you can go Thunder, but the 6-7 is very dead. It's Kabe 6 months, so the 8 months should be pretty good here for us. Uh, yeah, 8 months should be very free actually. I think we'll pull an 8 month quite soon. We don't. This is really bad here for us, but we don't have a choice. The 8 month is just so broken here. Or the AK 5 man is works as well. Fighting 4 here is just like never what we really want to do, but with the 3-sided weight pin full hand, it's just like we don't really have any choice here. We can fight for first with the Shimo painful Yura stuff as well. We now claim first. Taesung Gundam? No Taesung. Soon flow today. Look at each one and then tell me who has the flow today. Yeah, we just did the Tura. Like, if someone can call that, like, if it was Rakuhai, but it's not really Rakuhai. Like, Toyman can just Mangon Shimo Deo. Like, we have like 3 Aka Tora. Like, there's almost no way to not get Fios here. Like, Kamisa has to Renson, basically. Oh my god, the Renson. Okay, the Renson might be happening here. But they don't have a lot of Tora. They can have the North, but they're pretty hard to use. Anyway, you weren't here during each one. Yeah. No, it's just no way to really push. Like, it's just not a thing. Pushing this one, Scott. Hey, Tux Leon. Hey, I can really pin push. It's no me. Yeah, it's a no me. Yeah, like we know that it doesn't have that many Tura anyway. Aka 3 Tura. Kamitsa also had an Ankon into 4 Toras, like in East 2, I think, or East 3. They Ankon into 4 Toras, and then they roamed Shimotsa for the Riichi Tandao Ankon 4 Toras from Shimotsa, and that's why Shimotsa is last. Wait, that's a name on Pong. It's kind of tough this because we can't do into like 39 or like it's plus a bonus stick, but we can't do into the full mangan here. But I don't know. Like there are 2 options. We can feed them, and then if they mangan sumo, like they aren't going to win. So we feed them. Let's say to feed them because we have like 3, well, like we have 5 kamputs here. Like if we deal into 8k here, like we are in installing the game, but we didn't feed them with those stars. Like they obviously have a Rakuhai, or wait, do they? Wait, everything is dead. Wait, what do they have then? Is it a toy toy? Eicho? What is it? But our hand is dead anyway with this Eicho console. Uh, What is it? I'm confused here, but like, the idea is to feed Torment so Kamita doesn't Renson here. Like, they can easily take Fears here on the left as well. I think, is it a Toko? Sansuku Toko? I don't want to just go to 9 so easily, but like, um, kind of hard here. It just must eat something, but the 8 so is kind of bad, and the 9 so, like, I don't trust it that much. Oh no. 7-8 man. Is it too passive? I think we could just got 7-8. Like we have Changkan songs here. We got a Fuaso pool. It's actually quite funny. But like I do put them on a Toto, and then if they have a pair of Toras we can't deal in. And like the 9 so is so sus as well. Last 8 so kan. Kan. Imagine the kan once so wait, is it no it's trash card. If it was Sompai, we wouldn't he would probably force. I don't think Shimotsu is really contesting anything. I think the last 8 so is likely here with Shimotsu. It's at the teal in here on the left. It's a Ponda. Wait, that do they wait. Do they have 2 Toras? No, they don't. Oh my god. Hmm. I think we are just extending the play by not trying to deal in here on the left. We are back to E something. But the 258 is almost depleted as well. Okay, oh, they have the Tsunya and the Tora. They don't have a Tora pair here on the left. Oh my god, Tumon. Oh my, I don't know, I really don't know, but the white second is certainly not a card. I think 3 pin, 4 pins, or 6 pin. Oh, just a 2-man again. Oh, that's a white, I didn't see that. Was too busy. They didn't have the 9 stars across. My run here on the 8 star. They did have a toy toy, but they didn't have the Tora. A 4-7 star here on the left, but I think it was fair to not push this one left. Oh no, it's like we are within like death range if we feed the right. And like the 9 cell is almost better than the 6 cell here. But like because we don't really have a guaranteed win here with this hand, I'm probably just holding on to the white dragon and then hoping that Stormon just gets a cheap hand. It probably won't work. If we get a ramen tempeh, we probably have to just push it. But otherwise, we can just get another white dragon, right? But like the Sabo is perfectly fine, but now with only 2 tiles left, so the Sabo isn't that good. But we kind of need one more block in that case, because we are the one so East is way too weak to wait on, even if we discard the white dragon here. It's only 1 tile left here. Uh, Was this 3-man a mistake here, perhaps? But like it's just how to navigate here because like they can just Mangon Sumo here. Our hand is actually dead now with 2 East Con, 2 1 Source Con. It's actually dead at E something. It's actually quite funny how it worked, but it's dead at E something. We could have pulled like the lost East to got 1 so, but we don't need Gaten. Like Gaten just doesn't do anything here. You can just got 1 so, and then keep the East as safe tiles and get something here. Hey, at the there is a sub goal as for you because you wanted to see it, right? Maybe, yeah. The white dragon here is actually pretty good. The white dragon here, like they don't have enough here on the right. Wait, they don't. The only thing that they can really run is me for 8k for the extension. Like that's, I don't think they have any outs because Paimon Sumo isn't enough. Wait, is it 20? Wait, this is enough for Toyman. Wait, Paimon Sumo is actually enough against the Tilo. You can shift the Haite to Shimotsa, no problem. You have tons of safe tiles, hopefully. Or like, I think we have tons of safe tiles. But not if Kamita Riichis, actually. Yeah, so let me get on my PC real quick. What? Shimo Paimon Katsi, believe. Without the white dragon is so tough. Do we have enough safe tiles against Kami? I think so. If it's Chikoku Noah, they can have a white dragon tanky, like they can win, I guess. 8 pin, 8 pin. Oh my god, they. Wow, this hand, 2 Akaturas. Some good chance as well with the 6. It's good that we maintain temperature. So we are still about 8k ahead. It's not that big of a lead. Like if they Shima 2k each, they win basically. 2k each is enough for them. I think we're just cutting the 8-9 throw here. We don't need a fair rule. 7 throw 1 cut here. Or like it's the indicator.
失敗しちゃったかも。
You just need a tournament to win earlier, but they didn't let me feed them the honors. We have a kind of horrible hand here because we. Nou, du team Rakuman, you team 32k. I don't see the Rakuman here. See, it's just the way to be. Hey, Etia, thank you for the sub. It's the team in S. It's a, it's not a scam, but like if there's a Rakuman, I would go for the Rakuman. Like if there's a Rakuman, I would go for the Rakuman here. Is that 2 subs in total? Let's update that. Oh my god, I might have to. Was such a meme team anyway, but let's. We are 2 out of 10, right? I think it's 2. Like the thing is, even with 10 subs, like I still have to spend my own money on the camera. Like it doesn't go for the cost. How did you get even 32k points? Because I'm not streaming that often anymore. What is Kamita cooking here? I don't know. But I don't know what we are doing here. Make the call higher. Like how much? Like I don't know what we are doing here. We redeemed another one. I will check this one. Because we already we can't get a Rakuman this hand, so I'm rejecting that one. Is that a Chinitsu or Honitsu here on the left? Or they just they like it's not like it's like oh my god, we should have pawned. We should have just pawned it because we don't want to draw the south here. Because they will surely just tam it and they'll push it here on the left because like if like it's enough already if they have it and like there's no reason for them to not have it here. Like there's a zero reason for them to not like if we deal wait do we have 8 nah let's like if we deal into Shimotra for 8k here like they will definitely wait they are lost and we should have just got the 6-0 there but yeah it was like if they roll me for 8k like we are not fierce anymore but they won't be running for 8k. Kami Tempelo with this East card I'm not sure. Ipatsima, wait, how much do they need? It's, wait, it's 18k, still Paimon, right? They still need a Paimon, right? A Mangan is surely not enough. But like, another 6k, yeah, another 6k, is it 5k? 5k doesn't do it. Thank you for the 4th place acceptance. I don't know if they hit like the Ura 3 there with 2 shows, they have a Paimon. And they get like 8 more rank points. And like about 8 more rank points by just winning that hand. Euro 3. Like, there's nothing else that you can do there at Euro. There's just, you're dead, like, anyway. Like I had a high bacon here, and then I drew the east here, and then we had a double east, and then we had this awkward hand, and then I got the Dora here. Because of the 8 pin, it's like twice card, and then of course we draw the 8 pin here, and then we are on a 7 pin here, but Torment is on 2k there, and then we switch here to the Nijman Tanky. Uh, it's just so stupid, this. What this is 5 pin discard. It's definitely the 2 show here for painful setup, and then you can cut the 2 pin here for temper, but to avoid the fusion on the one, but that happened, and then it's not this hand, it's also not this hand, it's this one. Like this one, this hand turns into, or you will see it here. There is a temper here on the 7 pin with a 6 pin. Oh, this is, wait, this is not a strong screw. And then E something here, and then Riichi here. Wait, they should have just got a 5. Wait, they should just got a 5, not that 5. They should have just confirmed as an uncle here. Like, you can even Tama for the Shanko Tanky here. You can actually Tama then on the 5-8 for the Sananko. The Sananko with extra full as well. And then if you get the Shanko upgrade, which you can get the 6 or 7 so I guess. But the 5 so is the Shimo. And then here they count the 6 into the Tura Fuo. And then Dormanichis here, which is they dealt into cheaper end. They dealt into the cheaper end here. Because the 5 is death, or more death. It's the Sonanko. But it doesn't matter with the Dora 4 without the Ura. Uh, let's see if we have an S rank. We do have an S rank, and there's a P. Was that the master? I don't know. It was Storm. Yeah, it was the master one. I should probably just make the sub goal as high so that I can like buy the camera, because the camera is crazy expensive. But like I don't know. It's 40. I need to get like 80 then divided by 5. I need to make it 16. Let's make it 20. Let's scam you and just make it 20. The subcode 20 for the feed stream as well, because like I won't be like getting any, like I'm losing money on my own streams basically. I already bought like a Switch 2 for like 500 euros. It's not only for streaming purposes, to be honest, but we have a goal now which we can work towards in the next month, 2 or 3, or the next video. Solid hand, Concat back. We have a pretty good hand here. It actually really depends on if we get a 5 here, and we got a 5. Can we pawn? The pawn is so awkward, but I think we yeah, just got the 2 here. Like we have a 1-man here. Like the 6 pin is safe across, and we have slightly better upgrades which aren't featured here. We probably will just pawn for 2k, and then we can pawn again for 39. If we had like a ramen, we might skip it. Like now we have a ramen. Okay, let's skip that. Okay, okay, let's skip that. Okay, we're not skipping the second one. Yeah. If you do this in person or like in real life, or like people know that you skipped the first one, and people will be staring at you like like what the heck. But there's no call lag in person, so you don't know if people skipped. If we get a 6 pin here, do we switch? No, I don't think so. We really want to tonight tournament here as well. We just want to tonight tournament the hand as well.
トンドラ
Like if we could send post some no baton shape for 39, sure, but we on a donkey and then like the 789 doesn't too much. I really wanted to got a 6 man here, but like now with the AK we might have a playable hand. Playable, right? It's certainly on the weekend for sure. But the nice thing about like Akari is that you can turn any bad hand into like a playable hand. Uh, unless you have like 8 types, I guess. But the hands that's become fightable to try to win, like doubles. Like I think out doubles. Uh, like it's really going from like 40% to 80% or something like that, or along those lines. In Aka, Nasi, like some of the hands are just not playable at all. Where you just discard middle tiles to get a Santa, and then you have crazy pawns as well, and then you know that people have a horrible hand and just trying to make something work, and they can just fold out if it doesn't happen. We are not going to call that. And we had one more Tora. It's still probably a skip, but it's definitely something to consider here. Oh, that is Tora. I almost didn't see it, but it's not like that we can push anyway here. He had like the 1 pin next, and then the 1 man, and then you know the drill, right? It's not that hard. Ah, 7 so 7 so here on the right, bring the 8 so 1 sons. Like the 8 pin is also 1 sons, but we can just defend here. The 3 pin shouldn't you in because the 3 pin is in 1 card and just almost never deals in. Uh, it shouldn't deal in at least. Unless it's some like pink rosy bullshit here on the left. The 1 man is safe, well, but I don't know actually. Like against normal players, the 1 man still deals into some sabos, while the 3 pin really doesn't. Wait, the 8 pin was mm, 8 pin might be better there. Is it 8 pin, 8 pin? I think it's 8 pin, 8 pin. Everything is 1 sans actually. Like everything is 1 sans. Like my entire hand is like 1 sans, except well, I guess this right reckon, but honest can't be really like 1 sans anyway. Uh, you see like 34 pins, you see 34 months. Uh, 2 pin is not good to solve. 6 oh wait, the 6 was
ここからが
just
本番って感じね
save. Wait, I didn't see that. 8 so shouldn't you into a sabo? Nah, it shouldn't you in. Also like a donkey, like whatever, if you do into a donkey. He will be cheating here, if we could see. Can we feed something to Shimotset tonight at Haite? We can't. We will pawn the 6, 8 man if it comes out. I doubt it. We can technically pawn the 5 so, but Haite here on the left.
脳天
Deel 5 zo. Heel nice Otokawa trap. For the pinfu. The 2 pin has still decent. It isn't that high of a deal instance, but it still deals into some sabo. So the 2 pin Suchi isn't great with the 4 pin Riichi. We're trying to get more value by cutting the 8 here. You can just cut the 3 pin. If you get an ease, you can cut a 4 man into 3 1 3 man, and then try to get the Honitsu here. But there's 1300 in the middle, it's probably just. Mm, we might make. If we get a 2 so here. not which we don't have to see. We might have a Honitsu here. Funny business here on the left. Like if we knew that they are well fast, we wouldn't have got a 4 there. But we have, if we get a tune here, we have a hand that can fight. But it's unfortunate that we discarded 4 man in that case. You don't have the Tora. But we can still pawn the tune, no problem here. And North should be also quite good to get, but like they haven't discarded that, so I don't think they have it. We are east something here. We can just keep the 4. So if we can pawn the tune, we just have to discard the 4. So there is some mill where we connect to the 4, so where we can drop the North pair, but the 9 souls are pretty dead, and then. But and like if there wasn't a Riichi, there is like a 3-man technically as well for the whole needs. 4-man, I guess it's Sotokawa, Half-Suchi, Hyo for Shimota's 4-man. Really betting on the Norths here. There is plenty of sticks in the middle to fight a bit. This one is better, but let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. The tutorial is how to use. This all I think we just have. Nani. Okay, it doesn't deal in. It's just like the North haven't come out, but it's just like a pretty bad sign for us. Like we should have won already if they were falling on the North, so like they were pushing probably more dangerous stuff anyway than that. It's also Uncle Suchi. He don't have that many save stars, but the pill justifies just the pill card. We can probably push the 6 later, but the other interesting thing, Riichi though. I might have broken tail as Kamitsa for more value, but it's understandable that it just take the instant Riichi tail. This is definitely just very straightforward. We can go Honitsu. There is technically some Toy as well if we get an 8 throw technically, but Honitsu is just ideal here, I would say. We have a lot of pairs as well in the suit that we want to Honitsu in, which is it's ideal, especially the terminals are ideal, like a 9-pin here. And then we have like a instant win basically, but we'll see. We can also just spawn the 7 pins. The 8-pin C is better, but the 7 pins, its pawn is also fine. We have a 3-pin floater here. We don't really care about acceptance here. We just want to get the value here. It's still anyone's game here, basically. We just need to go for value here. Baka the 5. We will get the ease, Fluffy. You get this the E, so it's not back or one. It's also nice to have Honitsu when the Tora is like an honor, or like you can use Tora. So the best pawn is really scary for our opponents because most of the time we have like 1 or 2 Tora here, making our hand in easy mangan. So they have to play more cautiously around my Honitsu because they don't know how many Tora we have. We just got 1. We can still Tora Tanki here. With the e-spawn 7-pin, 1-pin pawn, or like just complete an of those shapes. I hate Kamitsa. Ban Kami, please. Hussein 2 here. We can't fight this with this hand, unfortunately. If we had 5 blocks on each, sure we can pawn, but like the saves are non-existent here. So yeah, the Pinfu AK wins here for 2,800 plus stir stick. It's perfectly fine in rank to just let 1 person win every single time because you only care about not fourths. It's not like that they have a insurmountable lead by any means. This is a Tilo Mangonshima, and there are plenty of Tilo ships left here. Hopefully we get Sansoku here, but like we probably get a Tompin, but like we might have to call like if they like I don't put them on a serious hand here anyway, but there are some words where we call this down for one hand. Uh, This Benson, I want to just discard it. Let's just discard it. I think it's too weak. We don't want the Benson here. Like, we perfectly have a perfectly fine, like, Thunder pin through here. The 7 pin is a pretty good flow, though. It doesn't guarantee Thunder, though, but, like, I don't want to be stuck with the Benson. The 8 star still has some ruse here with the 6 stars. We don't want to look in the pair here with the 6 stars. That is what I'm at, basically. Even with the 3 stars, just a pin through. Riichi Painful is not great, but no, we can actually got 7 pin, and then like if we get like the 7 so here we might we have a Sansoku basically, or like a Sansoku set up, uh, but otherwise we just take the pin full. We don't really mind to be on full turn, although it's only like 5 stars left. It's not the worst. 5 more. My hand is getting. Like it's not getting better here with the 5 months. If the Warsaw comes again here on the left, we are probably just forced to cheat, especially because we are like two Sunton uh here. Like if we aren't Futon, we could perhaps skip the Warsaw, but like the 5 month of Warsaw are kinda hard to get. Ik kan Tsushima-kiri this. Most likely the 6 stars will be up there because the 344 will be probably our ramen. So we don't want to cut the 6 so into another 6. So we unfortunately don't. Perhaps we can cut the 4 pin, but we lose out on the Sansoku. It's more efficient to cut like the 4 pin because of the 5 month is so dead. The last one is Aka. We haven't really progressed our hand at all, like because of the one show cut. But even if we have a one show here, our hand is just 2k or like really painful. It's really not worth fighting for. Mm, we can cut a 4 pin. You should just like we should just call, but we can't call anything. Yeah, or like we don't really have the option. Uh, imagine getting no 10 here. Imagine. Well, UKER is kinda weak, but the 3 month did help here. What the heck? This Aka? Do we want the 7 so or the 4 so? I guess this, but it's slightly more dangerous because we have a middle tower here with the 6 so. There's a Sunscoop, but it's like a non-factor here. Uh, wait, it's. Oh my god, why? Dudes. I don't know if this 6 month is pushable. Do we get the 5-8 month here on the left? Perhaps. We can just cut a pair here and then try to get 8 month here from Kamicha and then still beat Tempai. Like the 6-9 month here on the left next to the Tora is just not ideal. Especially like they have a very weird bond with the 405, so I do expect them to have a slightly slow, very variable hand as well. Uh, like we are not betting on the AK 5 man here from Kami. We think Simulsa probably has a 5 man here. But the 8 man might come out here on the left. Or we oh no. 7 man pawn. Okay, we Ripperoni no 10. No. I don't know if that Tempai because I'm thinking here on the left. No. Why didn't we just push? Like it's we would, yeah, it's just whatever, but very surprising that Kamitas and Tempai because they got very inefficiently in the beginning, which usually means that they are aiming for like a rotary variable Tempai, but they just couldn't get there at all. We have an interesting hand here, but because we can't see the 1, 2, 3 technically with Tora Tanki technically, but if we can keep it close, we probably keep it close. Wait, this is 1 month. I think it's 1 month. Yeah. I think the 7 so slightly better. We need a pair. Like if we needed like a ramen, just keep the 7 so. But we are really looking for a pair here. We need something to be paired up. The 2, 3, 4 Sansaku is definitely something here. But we need a pair. The 2 month C is. Like if we have 5 blocks, we can see the Sansaku with the Tora Tanki. But the Tora is dead.
失敗しちゃったかも。
The best pawn, the Caswin pawn. The dragons are still very live though. We just need to draw like. Oh, it's not the Tao, but it's okay. But we need one more block here. Give me my 7 so back. It is Sasuke meow. We might get it. It's actually pretty okay odds here, I would say, for the Sansaku. It's just, we kind of want to do like a 1 show here, but this is twice card already. We hold 1 as well. Give me my 7 show. Give me my 7 show. Yeah, getting wrecked on the 7 show there. Or like we might get wrecked by the Turing. We might be just sitting in on this 36 pin. Yeah. The 5-stroke concern, but no me. Okay, the 3 pin passed. Perhaps the T is good. Yeah, like the Sansaku is now dead. Probably like the T is so emotional though. Was it 1 pin? Wait, was it 3 months? Nah, 3 pin is a mistake though. The Sansaku is dead. We shouldn't believe in the Sansaku, but I think our hand is kind of toast after this 3 pin anyway. Yeah, we kind of just messed up here, but we are also defending, right? Disaster. No time. Why is Haku safe? It isn't. At least if we get the 2 man, we can cut the 5 pin, but. Wait. We should have just probably just. I think if we still have win chance here on the 2 man, we should skip, but it's really close though. It's really close on the pawn. Because we, like, if we couldn't win, if we had no Raku, we would instantly pawn, but. Is it like a Shionko here on the right? It's not. It's a Sansaku actually. Yes, it's a Sansaku on the 7 pin. Luckily we didn't deal in there. Yeah, like this very so concerned, like perhaps it was good enough, but yeah, it's just yeah, probably it was good enough to cheat just 2 month deal for the confirmed Sansoku. Wait, it wasn't just no, it wasn't. Wait, it wasn't Sansoku. It wasn't. Oh my god, it wasn't a Sansoku, but it's just very tough anyway. Because we have a 1, 2, 3 with a 4, 6 or 4, 5, 6. I just realized that it wasn't a Sansoku. Good that we didn't see, but it was just hard with the 7, so in our point. If we had a 5, 8, so like easy goal there.
ポン
Was Nijman better there? Perhaps it was. It really, yeah, probably Nijman was better because the idea is to get this open tunnel here
チ
and not bother with the T-Deutsche. So we should have had an 8-man here instead of the 9-man. Yeah, the open tunnel with like 2000 or 500 in the middle. We should have definitely just got the 9-man there instead of the 8-man for the double Dora acceptance. If we pull 2 Doras, it's really my fault. Like I can't really blame the chat. If we pull 2 Doras in a row, I can't really blame the chat. 5 zo, Kami 5 zo, AK 5 zo, AK. Imagine they just give me the AK here on the left. Like there is enough in the middle just to play full efficiency, but our hand feels more like minus 8k than like 1500 plus the sticks. It really feels more like minus 8k here. Not gonna lie. But
チ
I think we just go 6 here. Like the sample with the 6 isn't really good. It's the indicator. Um, like if we had a ramen here, like we had higher temporary rate, so the bomb might be worth it. But like here, we probably just take this route instead. We could have technically pulled this 6 month for the concern, but we are happy now with the 4, 7 month tempai with the KP on the 6 month as well. Like the Torah probably won't come out, but the 4 month is still pretty solid because the 4 month is also safe here against Shimotsa. I don't think the 7 month really deals into Shimo, but we have to push everything here. If we get I don't know, if we get double Mushuchi, we are just going to die, I guess. But like there's nothing here anyway. The 4-pin is Naka Suchi. I don't think there are many double Mushuchis left. I don't think there are any, but we are not dropping the door into that because we just Shimo. Is that a run here? Yeah, it is.
もう逃
They
げ
had they actually had the door up here here.
タンヤをドラ
They
ゴ
actually had the
ドラ
7 months as well. 258, so disgusting. Unfortunately, the 4-man is Dora because we really want an outside hand here. Are we forcing the outside hand here with the 4-man Dora? I don't think so. Like if we had like the 1-man Dora, we could easily go for an outside hand. But this is like this also awkward with Aka Ari that the middle tiles are the Aka, and you just never can use the Aka with like an outside hand with the 4-man. This makes our hands lean towards normal hands, which has to go for Riichi, which is kind of bad, but we just steal the uncle here. Bomb mom is pretty good. Now we still don't have a great hand. The Sansaku 1, 2, 3 is really fake, but the 6 so is kind of weak here as well. We might have to just try to open, but like the 1, 2, 3 loses out on the 4-man as well. But the 6 only lose out on the AK5, and we are not going to throw that, right? Um, The hand is so weak. We should just got nice. I think we got one of the pensions here, or like a pension once got Riso here, and then after we upgrade on the 16, we can got a 9 so bill. Or we can just throw another uncle. You can keep the 16 here, like it's double Mushuchi, but it's still like below 1 and oh my god, our throws are so good. What the heck? He's just throwing like the perfect tiles here. Oh my god. Oh, wait. Nani? It's coming. You can team the Rakuman here, Fluffy. Like, this is like the hand where you want to redeem the Rakuman thing. Like, because then I will be forcing the Rakuman. But like, on hands where there's no Rakuman, I won't be forcing it. I redeem the Rakuman. Okay, we are forcing the Rakuman down. I hate you, the fucking team. I hate the team. We lost 2k on that. We tried to Rakuman there, but it didn't happen. Or like we got in instead. Just spam Fluffy. I don't know how Fluffy has so many points. I have streamed a lot like back in like a few months ago, but I don't know how many points you get anyway. Like I have some streams with like 150k, but those are mostly like esports channels where you have like reruns and stuff where you can just farm tons of points while they are actually not really producing content. Um, uh, you have no more points. And lucky. What? I guess I have like 160 on some of the channels, but I don't watch them anymore, so it's kind of wasted. You can uh like just spend them on random stuff, and some channels don't even have their teams. Oh, we just have to take the perfect shape. The Sansaku is fake. Like the Sansaku with the 8 man is just kind of dead, but like I was thinking about like the 5 being cup, but like we just have to take maximum IK here. Like the Tuso has still 1 tile left. The AK 5 is still good. Like we will be pushing a double Mushichi here against the Tilo, which is called like Riichi. If we die here, we die, but yeah, it's just it's that. We didn't even do the Sansaku there. Everyone is saying too low. Just the fact that we can open as well, there, just it's really unfortunate that we just got into the pots there, but there's not much that you can do. You really can't got a 5 pin there. Dora. What do we want to throw here? Probably the Teresa. Teresa is probably the best throw. 5 pin is interesting, but then it's just going to cut. We are cutting the 3 pin on the 5 pin throw. Then not take the Rankan Ramen with like the 2 so 1 so throw. The Sampon with the yo we can cut the 3 pin here for E something. The 1-1-1-1-2 shape is so weak, so you don't want to cut uh, any of those styles. Is everyone Saint? There's a Saint 2 here. There's no Sansuku. That's one show is interesting. There's a Master 3 here. Think we kind of just have to shimmer Kiri. Like we have one good floater here with the 7 pin. It's close though, like perhaps like one show or like two show tier is also, I think two show is actually quite reasonable, but here we have the Sushi step on the 30 show now with the 6 show. Like the Ipeco is Sushi trap is like where I got the 6 show. And the 2 show is definitely interesting, but it just doesn't too much because the 3 show is just a good Riichi. And then if you get a Sabo, you can also just Riichi. Uh, it doesn't Torment get direct on the Tapu Mushuchi.
妻
Mm.
これいただきます
Yipperoni, my stick. I can't even see how much they have. They have like 600 each. We are down, oh my, we are down 15k. Oh my god, we do have a dealer. Looking at the scores, there's no way to toss the last one, or the one before. Even if people disconnect, we aren't guaranteed to come back here anyway. We need a Hanuman basically. Wait, if you raise the subgoal from 10 to 20? Yeah, like, the thing is, if I put it at 10 subs, I don't make money. Like, it's a feed at the dream. I'm not making any money of my streams anyway. Like, I have to pay the camera from the money of the subs, basically. It's switched to where, oh no. We can't keep the it's not a thing. It's just not a thing. Yeah, okay. It's like the full 80p, very bad camera. But the only thing you will see is my feed. The quality just doesn't matter. Please get painful here. We don't want a concern. You might even just Tama if we get a concern here. Nah, we can't really Tama. Like if we had like if the 1 2 3 so was like Tanjao, then so bad. It's so bad. I hate it so much. Uh, like if the 1 2 3 so was like Tanjao, then you can throw like a 3 or 6 pin here for Tanjao for the. Oh my god! Give me way one pin back. Give me way one pin.
捨てちゃえばいい
We can't run that. Give me like the 3 pin is fine as well. They wouldn't have topped the AK, right, if we cheat. They aren't that friendly, right? We have to reach, yeah, we kinda have to. Like, we are down way too many points for some reason. Because we try to foster Rakuman. Skip. Wait, who has East anyway? Perhaps Torment. Probably Simot. We have to just Shima, real sorry. He didn't throw the right side, so it wasn't that big of a thing though. Long Shuchi? Or like, I don't know if it's Long Shuchi. If we Riichi, they wouldn't have Riichi here because they wouldn't have topped the Aka into our pawn, but. 3 pin. Direct hits. The Mangan. Like, the 3 pin will never come out from the other two. At least we got confirmed each.
失敗しちゃったかも
3 pin. They just have enough save stars. Like, everyone has enough save stars after 2 Riichis. Like, if you deal in after 2 Riichis, like, here, like, you are not playing the game, basically. 3 pin. They just can put, which is stupid.
天体
2 5 pin. I think they should have Tamat. I think the Tamaton is just way better for Simotsa. Uh, but it gave us a chance to come back. We can reach this hand, but there's like 3,000 in the middle. You probably need to win 2 hands most of the time anyway. Looking at this hand, it's not going to be enough. So we might be just forcing a Thunder no me just to seal the sticks, make sure that the deficit isn't getting bigger, making sure that no one is above 30k. But like basically, the 30k thing isn't like it's good that no one is above 30k, but like if someone wins, they are basically above 30k anyway. Decided to skip the two pin here. We kinda the two pin pawn isn't bad, but I think if we can get it close, we should try to get it close here. Now to Sri Lanka. The first one really didn't look like Sri Lanka at all. We started with like 0 pairs, I think. Someone pawns this. You know the 8 months old paired up. The 8 pin is very bad here as well. We like the 2 pin pawn just doesn't do much. Like that is also the thing. The 2 pin pawn is good, but uh, in the grand scheme, it just doesn't do much. The 6 pin here is kinda a draw here because we have so many pairs. Hey Thierry, do you like my sub call? We will have to pawn everything here, like we just have to steal the
今が
sticks.
最適なタイミングのは
What
ず
does it mean? It means that I will get like a Switch 2. Like they have they designed a piranha plant for the Switch 2, which is really like a mean accessory. Uh,
G
it's a plant with 480p camera. Um, And I might see my face as well. I might have used the 480p camera as my face cam as well. I don't know. Like I haven't really decided that. But if you think like a face cam adds more value, I don't really mind adding a face cam. Like I have a camera on my laptop, but like if I can get like the 480p, you are never going to see my face anyway. Face cam too hype. Like the feed is in bracket, so I might use it for
ボン
something else as well. I think the sample here is very true. I can't take the sample.
捕まえたわ
What the heck? He almost got in there. He almost
さ
got
ドラ
in.
さん
If we didn't have a bad sample,
ま
we
た
definitely would have been 8k down here. Kinda regret not winning the hand, I guess. Regret not winning the hand. Very good. Very good commentary there. You're getting clapped on the nerves here. The nerves are perfectly fine to have here. Um, like if I have a 480p camera, like you won't be seeing my face anyway. Like we just have to convert the Rihan uh, the 3 hand here, and then we are almost back into the game. The 7 pin ECT, the 1 man. I think we can skip the first one. We almost have a Santa as well for the Mangan or the Teozakuhai with the Tora. We will pawn everything here.
今が最適なタイミングのはず
Soon Destiny down. I think the 5 star here is probably a mistake there, but who cares, right? Give me my Yakuhai already. If he end up on a Cheeto, it isn't a Honro, then we are pretty sad. My North pair would be perfect here as well for the Honro, but like I just can't commit to the Honro, especially because we like if we win like 3 40,
ボン
like we have a Mangon here. Uh, thank you. Okay, we just spawned like Oh man, do we pawn again? Wait, nah, we don't, right? Any pawns in chat? Anyone wants to pawn this? Like, the thing is, it's going to be Shima only. But if we Shima the 9 pin, we are just spears. Just hold the 9 pin. Yeah, I think throwing the 9 pin is pretty good. There's a 9 pin here, Fluffy. We see another 9 pin, but he didn't throw it. The fact that it's Suchi trapped here, and we might look like Mansuronic. Nah, we don't really look like Mansuronic. But perhaps I didn't see the data C3 so too, so. But he looked like a tortoise. Perhaps Upper Mansuronic as well. Like, it's just that it's next to the Dora. It's next to the Dora, so. So it's not that great. Het is manga. And Fluffy, stop the lul. Stop the emotes. Every time you emote, they Shimo. Oh.
なかなか面白い狩りだったわ。さ、おとなしく展望を渡しなさい。
Every yeah, it's sad. It's very sad. We are like 110 right now. It's not. We are not getting top 100. Not on this stream for sure. I think we can play like 3 more depending on how fast the hunters are. We can check the Maka or we can't. We can't check the Maka, I guess. I think it's like if yeah. If you, like, I hate running ads, but it's like there's no choice when you're on Twitch anyway. Or like you have a choice to not become affiliate, I guess. Sansuku Toko probably just it's a good hand actually. There are some ways to get like a thunder pinful out of it. There's a Tora acceptance here as well. To Rakuhai, which are lonely here, but certainly will pull here. Probably won't be able to open, but if you really need any hand, you can just open for one hand on the Dora Chi actually. You can actually almost cheat the Dora, not quite, but you kind of need one more tile for the the 3-pin Chi, but the hand looks okay. Well, people like Mahjong Soul has a client issue, I think, because people keep disconnecting for like 2 seconds. I have been disconnected, or like I've been disconnecting yesterday as well, like 5 seconds, or like not even 5 seconds, just a few seconds. We kind of need. What do we need? Like I know what we need. Like 5 man is nice here, and then 5 pin here, and then the Sansaku. I think we keep it. I think we keep the 7 pin. It's not really doing much here, but our hand is kind of weak now. And in some cases, we can cut a 1 man, and then we have the 5th thunder block with the 7 pin here. It's like a 6 pin throw, 8 pin throw here is perfectly reasonable. If we get like a 7 man, we can play 6 blocks for the Sansaku as well. It's pretty late for like any hands as well. But like if we get a 3 or 6 pin here on the left, we can fight the Riichi. We will just got the 1 man, and then we might be able to push the 5 or the 6 man afterwards. Nakashi Mangan. Nah, it's not never going to happen. You really need like 4 more terminals from this point onwards. here east something here, we can just solve the half sushi here. It does have you in chance, but like if we get Tempai, like you can push a lot on Tempai. 6 man here. We just have to take the safest style, like, and it's also quite good. It like looks in thunder, but the 7 pin is non-sushi. Uh,
リーチ、ツモ、ピンフ、ドラ。
we are just taking the safe for Tao here to push the 7 pin later instead of the 5 man 8 pin. Like the 5 man 8 pin, I think it's a slightly lower tier in rate than the 6 man 7 pin. But because we are not Tempai, we just have to take the safer route. Yeah. He might have an Itze here, Itze Ventura. We probably just open here for the Itze. It's kind of awkward. Like the hand is kind of awkward. Uh, yeah, I think we take it. We are keeping the right second. We don't want to show the Rakuhai yet, because they know that we are not having Rakuhai. If we discard the Rakuhai like way too early, like everyone knows what we have here. Kinda want to keep that as well, but we can't keep the honors unfortunately here. We can just spawn the 2 man one so the one so pawn is actually better because we can have like a outside hand here as well with the one so pawn, but we already discard some 9 but we can still have an outside hand with the 9 discard. We should just hold on to the right dragon for well. But indefinitely, we should just Shimakiri this. Pawn Foreman, and then we are still suggesting that we might have the right second as Raku here. The Foreman data she doesn't hint towards a Santa anyway. So we are like bluffing the right second, but it came out from tournament. We are trying to let people hold the right second as well, because they don't want to feed me the Raku so easily, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think that it's really that obvious from this position onward, but it's just more like can we get the tiles and can we get to Tempa and can we win afterwards? It is still pretty hard. Double bad save, the 5 pin indicator here. Yeah, like if people are paying attention, they should probably put me on an probably an it's the most likely. The Sansaku hidden is pretty hard here. It's kind of impossible. Or like I can have a 1 2 3, so which is now dead. The one so is dead, so the Sansaku is dead here. But it really depends on how much they are paying attention. We can have the right second anchor, but we probably should discard the right second before it deals in. Before it deals in basically into someone else. And we technically could have a right second anchor here. The Tripin is dead. So, like, I would keep it. Like, I would keep it if there were some Tripins left because of the Kaiten. Kaiten is also quite okay. But if we are dealing in on this right second, he probably should have kept the 2 pin because it was Carpe 3 pin. And for safety, yeah. He probably should have just kept the 2 pin for safety because if we are dealing in on the right here, you can almost just install the game. Akatapu Mushuchi into a Hanson as well. Oh my god.
リーチ、
The
いつ
fake
つ、ドラ、
Sansaku, but they
ドラ。
got a manga with the Aka Ipatsu.
マンガン。
Okay. When you have like Riichi Nomi, but you hit the Mangon anyway. Like it was, they had something. They had the 4 pound. I don't wait. What did they have then? Riichi Ipatsu Aka. They had a Tora then. No, they had a Tora probably. Um, Dora was 6-pin, yeah, they definitely had that. Give me a 7-pin. Okay, or 8-pin is, wait, 8-pin is just better than the 7-pin. I forgot that we can just store the Dora to connect to the Dora. Uh, I was like, I think 7-pin would be quite good as Dora connector. You can just keep the 2-man here. Like, it doesn't do much, but like, if we get a 3-man, like, we want to keep it for sure. Like, yeah, or even some builds where we have a Thunder instead of a North hand, but we have a solid push, or not that, but like the hand will be able to push well, once it gets the raccoon or here. There are some ways to get there are some ways to get thunder as well. We are not cutting the 1-pin here. We just force the hand here with 7/7. Kek W. It's half shooty. Like we would have a 5-star pair here instead of a, I think instead of a 2-pin pair if we kept that. The 7-man is just so cool. Let's just discard this. The 7-man is strong enough. Oh, the 8-man pawn. Yipperoni. But we have too many pairs. Like, we can't keep an extra pair. The 7-man looks very good. The 3-pin, losing out on the 3-pin is pretty big as well. The best new Tora. That is not what we want to see. Oh wait, the 9-pin is safe. Oh my god, we saw. Wait, the 9-pin is safe. It's just already got pushed. Saki Kiri against Kamitsa, right? I saw the Riichi coming. That's why we just got the 1-pin there. 7-man there. I don't know about the 4-pin. But we can just 6-8-man here. But we are still E-something. Wait, we should just discard the Kampuche. Yo, like, I don't know, like, you're eating the no chance, but, oh, that is Dora. Wait, that is like, oh no, are we getting, okay, we don't have to push because we didn't get them back. We're getting wrecked on the second Dora there. It's kind of sad. Like if we had winning chances, I would probably push best there. Like, but there aren't really any winning chances anymore. Rotary that late anyway. And then you are facing two Riichi, so still around 10% deal in rate for that, for the mascot cash win. Or like it was Zakuhaya on the left, and it's just then not worth it. Give me the Sansoku. 16, 16. We probably get a 9 so, and then just force the thunder here. Or the 6/7/8. Give me the 6/7/8. 7 so, 7 so. We might have to see. Oh, one hand. Because of the sticks and because here on the right, but the 6-pin is kinda tough. If we had like 2 thunder ramens. Like if we had like 2 thunder ramens, it's an easy T. Like we tonight Ipatsu. We do have enough safe tiles if we have to fold later on with the 2-man anchor. The 8-man C would be slightly better, but can't be complaining. We basically have like 4,000 points if we can win the hand, but the 6-pin Penson is so weak. It's just so on the edge. Like but yeah, I think like if we told another Taylor style, we are just out. Like we can't really push more. If we don't roll Tempai, we are probably just falling. Tura push and there's our Tempai. It's still like double Mushuchi and there's wait, it's not it's not double, it's half Suchi because we already pushed 8. But we sniped the 6 pin here. The 6 pin was double Mushuchi, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was because there were no 9 pins, and I don't think the 3 pin was. And we just sniped like all the Riichi sticks there. It's not really that our hand value was big or anything. It's just like like all those auto systems there where you kind of have to push because we don't really have enough. We kind of have enough safety, but there are so many sticks in the middle that it just becomes almost impossible to not push it. Interesting pawn. This 7-man is this 7-man after this 9-man pawn. Like it's probably good enough to keep, but like there is already one 7-man across, and then the 4-man is completing the 2-3 shape. Like the 7-man is like not doing much here. Is that a Toko? Is that a Toko? Oh my, it's maybe through like the last 7-man here, which is like the only tile that we can actually lose. But I think we are cutting the 9 into the 7. Now we can. Is there a future with the 7 pin? I think we like this. I think we have to cut the 7 pin, but like the social is weak, the monster is kind of weak as well. Like I don't want to cut the 8-man right now. The screen is kind of friendly though. I kind of hate it from like I like this 8 so here or like the screen. I mean, it's kind of friendly. They don't have the 8-man pair though. Make this something cool to him though. Probably we are probably best off if we are just start defending 100% here. Like we don't really have much of a hand anyway. Like the North being out really helps here for us. Like it really reduces the value of the Tortoise and the Kamitsa's hand as well. We can just got the 6 pin here. And then probably 4 pin, 4 pin. I don't even know if they're Tempeh across, but like if they are Tempeh, then we definitely don't want to deal in. uh, but it's kind of like, okay, that is not what we got. Like if the 6-month deals into tournament, it's fine actually, because it's not going to be a toy if the 6-month deals in. I think 4 pin, 4 pin, and then yeah, I don't think they are Tempeh across. Oh wait, they just tuned into Tempeh. They just got the ace of well, the stupid Kansam on that 300. Okay, didn't like didn't put them on like Tempeh, yeah. But 1 300, whatever, right? The scores are very close here, and yeah, E something. Oh my god, I actually don't know. It's definitely we. Yeah, it's 5. So, like the 1 4 pin rolls are perfectly fine here for the Sabo with the 9-man. It's perfectly fine here as well. The AK5, so we can just keep that. Uh, like, unfortunately, there's no way to get like a Chintron here. There's like 0 chance of a Chintron here. And if you are playing or watching Saki anime, There's no way to get the Chuncheon here. Uh, we chose right. We have a ramen. I think the Sabo 1.9 would be very correct as well. But we have the extra full here with the 8 full for the 1 cell and the 4 cell of the 8 man here for 150 full. With it, wait, this still does 400 as still on run. How much is on Shima? Wait, I don't know. Wait. It's still not 1300 each. Wait, Riichi 50 full. I want to say 16 each. I think it's 16 each. 1600 on Shima. Like when I'm playing online, I can't be bothered to scores, right? Especially not the extra full ones. Like until like 50, I can remember, but like if it's 70 full or like higher, like I like turn my brain off. Also in person, I'm just more focused on my weight, just making sure that I run the right tile. Like if you run like false, like if you run on like the wrong discount in WRC, you're getting a jumbo. So you really don't want to mess up your win basically. So I'm only focused on like running the right tile, and then the scoring comes later. Like we shimote the extra full, but it's basically the same score. It should be 16 each, right? Wait, wait, oh wait, 1 3, wait, oh wait, it's not extra full on Simo. Okay, I can't do the math. I knew it was extra full, but I counted 50 full there instead of the 40 on Simo. Because we don't get the 10 full on close run. A PK saying 2 player can't even score their hand. I had a long day. Today, 6 months, 6 months here. So we feed the double south here. Like the hand is still a bit weak, but the south is likely coming out anyway. Yeah, the south is actually just coming out. Yeah, it's just most of the time coming out anyway. So the 2 man is kind of a mistake, but they have the green, they have the south. Like we know that they don't have the Toras here if it's Honitz, and it's pretty likely with those discards. The 9 man is better than the 6. Uh, you have an interesting decision here. Like I don't want to like I think the standard got is like 4 into 6 pin, but like we don't want to feed on each. The 6 man is dead now basically. And I don't want to cut like 2 so and then the 8 so is the other like candidate with this Tora. So I think the 8 man is okay. Perhaps 5 man could be considered, but we are probably not fighting this against 2 hands anyway, like Toyman and then Simotsa. Wait, what? We can ignore Simotsa. What is this? Like a 2-hand Santa? They can have a Tora with a Santa Sansku as well, I guess. But no, we can't. Yeah. Like it's like fake Cheeto E something because if we get Tempai, we are basically still stuck at E something because the 406 so tanky is just horrible here and it probably just steals in. So like it's Cheeto E something, but it's like more like 2 something Cheeto here. Uh, it's probably not getting Tempai anyway because like the 7 deals in, but the 407 so would also most of the time deal in there. 2K there from second to third, or like they switch positions still. We are in South 3 here. We have a lead of 6K here. hand is looking okay. Hopefully we can close it out. We are down. We are down some points. We got, was this today? No, that was just today. We got a first and we got a full of. We can just got a one pin. So we are down like 100 points is because of the fourth place penalty. Uh, we can now. Yeah, we should keep that for the Tora. The Toko is a meme anyway. Nijmantil, not coming from a 99 shape. I think we don't need a Tora acceptance. Tora acceptance is pretty nice, but like we don't need a value here. I think the standard card is 2 mon here. Like the the 2 and the 9 are pretty similar. Like the 2 is definitely better, but next to the Tora and the 9 mon definitely wins it. We are trying to get a pin through here with an open town here, but the Forzo only has 1 tile left. I'm not that afraid of Toyman. The Green Dragon is still alive. The South. This is like the only tile that we don't want to throw, I think. Yeah, this is kind of the issue, or like that is why the 9 mon is way better than 2 mon, because we can't really push out the Tora. Uh, and it's not worth it with those scores to ever push out the Tora anyway. Like if you are dealing into like 8k here, it's just not worth it. Because we can also get last here. Well, if we just AFK here, we are basically never getting last. Green Dragon is live. If he pushes 7th throw, if he Shimokiri to 7th throw, they can't run the Green Dragon. That would be very funny. If he just went for the standout card, the 7th throw there, they couldn't have run the Torad or the Green Dragon there because of the temporary view turn. But of course we can't know, or like no one knows that. Nah, we don't want the reset. Imagine getting the reset with this hand. You can just win the hand. It's actually quite easy. You have like 2 8 months, and the 8 mon is indicator, which means like the Torah is very hard to use. And like if someone has the Torah, they basically have a pair or a triplet. So it's quite worrying for in that sense. But we just can win the hand instead. Very easy, right? We basically never get lost here. The cutoffs are all pretty favorable here. The 12.1, like, but we basically just want to get first, right? Good strategy, right? Just 2 mon here. We don't need the acceptance. The Sampon is kind of weak, but we can extend on the Soji here. 6 pin, ECT, 9 pin, skip. We should keep that. Yeah, I think we're just trying to win the hand. Like the upper monster here are probably okay against Toyman. Like, even if we deal into Kamita, it's like it's not great. It's not great if we deal into Kamita, but like we have a West extension. If it's not Hanuman. It's a bit worrying that the 9 pin is pretty dead, but we need a 6 pin most of the time anyway. Uh, oh no, like we know that they have enough to or like they have enough for the West extension here for sure. If we deal in, and the upper monster isn't that great. The 5 mon part, but the 8 mon also beats the Dora shape there. we are kind of screwed here because we don't have enough defense here against Shimotsu. With the two so passing now, the social all are pretty safe as well. But the winning chances here are pretty low because we basically give up the hand here with this 8 pin because we just let them shimo. Most of the time it's not a manga. Yeah. 2 so 7 pin 7 pin. Hopefully no manga here on the right. 8 man is not that great. We just go 7 pin 7 pin. Yeah. The problem with 8 man is that it deals into the Dora shape. But if we really don't have anything else, it's probably the best style. But the real Shuchi is the indicator, I can tell you that. Oh no, the 8 man. You can put like a 1 chance on the 5 so here. They don't have the AK. Yeah, do we? Oh no, are we dead? I hope not. No, no, Kulek. Ah. No, yeah, it's not enough. Wait, it's not enough. Wait, I don't know. I don't know with the Riichi sticks, but I don't think they have enough. No, they don't. But that is why you don't want to push the 8 man. And that's exactly the reason. But we don't. We are skilled against the second Riichi. But we are not screwed here. We are not screwed here. What the fuck, Fluffy? What? Hey, Crisis. Good to see you here as well. What do you mean, Rick? I don't see it. We got the tune as always. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's we do the perfect style. I think the Faisal or like the Aka is technically better. Uh, but uh, but it doesn't matter, right? Give me the 7 so 5 so 10. Oh my god. Oh, what the heck? Oh my god, it's stupid. It's actually it's ultra rigged. I feel bad for my opponents here. Give the toy. Wait. No, it's not Tenpai. Well, like it like it looks like Tenpai, but I know the Ukiyo is 4-7 so and then the Sapo. The 8 so is loose as well. We probably should discard the 8 so. Uh we probably should just discard. Nah, we shouldn't discard the 8 so because we can see the 7 so here with the constant cutting the 3 so for the 4-7 so. Yeah, man. So the 8 so still has some utility. You don't have to fake the Honitsu here. Like, you don't have to fake it. Pick up 7 so Stempai, but we like it is 7 so we have 4-7 so instead of the Sabo. It is a Paimon first line, I think. The Ara is one to is the Paimon first line. 4, 5. Wait, it's not Paimon. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have 4 Toras. Ippon for our Twitter? No, we like it's Mangan, no, not Mangan, it's Paimon to Paimon. So we are never pawning for we are never going to pawn. He can switch on the 3-shot roll with a 6-shot card. Oh no, no. If we deal into 12k here, we are installing. Okay, you're not taking the Sushi trap. No, so rigged. So rigged. I don't even think they should have Riichi that, to be honest. I think they should have Tama that against my hand here, but whatever.
なかなか面白い
Fake
狩りだ
dreams.
ったわ。さあ、おとなしく展望を渡しなさい。
I don't even think they should have received that, because if they deal in, they are ultra dead as well. It's rigged, but not for you. It's just so stupid, to be honest with. Like, we know we were skewed after in South War here. Like, it seems very winnable here, but after the second pawn here, it really doesn't seem winnable at all. But I don't know what happened here though, because please just take the ramen, just take the tempeh, take the tempeh. Come on, what the? Just take the tempeh. Just take the place. This is definitely a master one who doesn't care about fourth avoidance. It's a terminal 9 man as well, like, it's a terminal 9 man, but, and you can just deny Torment or Riichi. It's just like, what the heck? He lost to this. And then they got that comes on 8 here, and then this 4 man Tanky here actually. It's kinda interesting though, but the 4 man actually does look okay, but uh, what can I say, like, and then they have a 3-sided weight here, but the 2 5 man is kinda toast here anyway with the 5 man dead. It's definitely need a 3 man here. And then they missed the Shima on the 2 man here, but the Torres is never a good push here. And then the 3 can Benson here. With 3 Tora, 4 Toras, they actually have the 12k here, perhaps they have more. Why do they have a, what happened here then? Oh my god, did they got the 6 man? Oh, what the heck?
ロン、もう逃
And
げ
then I got in here on the 8. I don't think they'll, like, there's just nothing else, I think. I don't think there is anything else. It's also Suchi's can put across. He lost against some muscle once. Muscle once strike again. Yep, toads will flow.
これからよろしくお願いしますね。
Let's see here, Pensan Rankan. We do have Tora acceptance. We do have a double, or we have an East here, but the double East potential. We have a Tune here. I would say, like, if this is always my high pay, like, it's definitely playable, but looks very fussy on the left. I think we just lose our dealer to some random hand here on the left. There's no real fighting with this hand, but we can't give up the hand here anyway. Especially not at stealer. It's just not an option. Teriso. Okay, that is good. Let's got the 3-pin. Throw the Tora here.
シ
Throw a Tora. I don't know what is better. I think between the 7 man and the Teriso, I think the Teriso is definitely slightly better, but Yeah, we are keeping the 8-man for the 7-man roll for the Anko Headless. The 7-man here for the 3-sided weight. Yeah, we have to just take the efficiency here with the extra 6 pin 8 or 9 pin here. No, the 7-man came back, or like my uncle Headless. The 9 pin baited me. Okay, it's back. Okay, it's back, but we missed Tempai. We missed Tempai on the 8-man pair. Are we dealing in on this floor, so? Yeah, if we deal in on the floor, so we are not going to be happy. But like if it's early enough, you can definitely cut the floor so for the Sansuku. If we get another 8-man, uh, we have 2 Toras, right? We have 2 Toras. Fuck me. Um, my Tila. The Polonis. We can't complain about this hands. Like in the end, we had like a pinful plus 2 Toras, which is pretty solid for that high pie, but we didn't get it. Uh, I think, yeah, 9 pin is okay here. If we get a Noir, we can just spawn our hand. Like the 7 pin isn't that great of a to roll anyway. Uh, But like if we didn't get that 9 pin, we would have not dealt in there. But we would have just a Riichi to Tora. We have a solid hand here actually with this monster shape. It's actually pretty solid. We can cut the 4 pin here. If we get like a 4, so we can just open, but otherwise we can wait. The 1-man is ultra dead. Yeah, the 1-man is toast. Do we take the? Yeah, we have to get the door acceptance here with the Sabotrons. The 1-man is that but the 1-man acceptance. We don't have 1-man acceptance anyway. Um,
リーチ一発ニャンプイーペーコーパンニャオ
React by Ponket. React by Ponket. Oh, they do have a high rank at least. Like if it was a muscle one, those 4 of rate is also quite rigged here. I see how they got to Saintry with they got like 22 fourths into the last 100 games. Wait, only wait, it is not the right way. It's 11%, so they only got 11 fourths out of 100 games. It is just insane. Um, can't do the percentages anymore after dealing into Ponket.
ラン
We are going to pon that, but and then push the 8 so here. The Paco one. Then like the e-spawn there, like the idea is not to immediately get rid of the green dragon, but definitely isn't the safest style at all. We have a painful hand, so we are getting rid of the Yakuhai first. There are some 3, 4, 5 sounds a good chance. But Thunder Painful is primarily the focus here. Perhaps get a 7 pin Tura in our hand. got a 9-pin pair, which is fine. Like a 5-pin throw is probably best, or like it opens the route to Sansuku here. 8-so is also quite interesting. You can replace the 9-pin pair with the 8-so pair. Okay, they already discard the green dragon, which is interesting for sure. Because if you have two dragon pairs, you definitely want to keep it for the Tonki, but now we can just freely discard the green dragon into that. Otherwise, you probably would have tried to fold the hand. I don't know how, but the 2 for Sansuku is kinda weak, but it's technically still another 8-so. We just like had the 8-so pair here. Yeah, we really have a good hand, but okay, the 8-so has to go here. Wait, that is double. No, this double Mushuchi. But they must be Tempai, but they need a Mangan there as well. Probably could wait because it's just ultra dead here when you deal into that. Like they must have like a good weight Mangan there for the double Mushuchi without many safety. Uh, it's just a very strong push because of the con. Which makes it most likely a Mangan, and then if you don't see the Dora, it's probably getting some Hanumans in there as well against the Tilo Riichi. We probably just get 1,000 points here plus the bonus sticks. Sounds good, sounds technically as well. Like a 2-pin here is fine. 2-pin is actually quite okay. With a 2-pin throw, I think we are cutting the tune pair or pinful. I don't see any reason to have the tune pair if we throw like a 2-pin. Like on a 1-pin, I think we keep the tunes. We keep the tunes on the 1-pin, but we are definitely. I was thinking about skipping the 3-pin flow though. Okay, yes, but the acceptance in Mansu only upgrades the Kansan here, and the social acceptance with the 5-so pair isn't that great. We can just keep the Kansan 2 here, but now we have one more Tora. He should just skip the 4-month. I was thinking about the 4-month, but it puts us in a very bad Puritan on the 8-month. Wait. We don't have any upgrades, do we? Like the 4-month roll, I guess we can go back and feed them, but the 5-month is dead. I think we just keep maintain the 2-month if we draw the 4-month. You switch to the constant 4 instead. Constant 4, it has more upgrades. Constant 4, it definitely has more upgrades. But like in terms of win rate, the 2-month is just better, like, but perhaps if there are like enough turns, who can determine hate points. It was Suchi. Uh, we are trying to create a fake Honitsu. Like we need to throw like a Sawa green here for it really to happen. But the Dora is pretty cool to see here. Like we can't really see anything else than the Dora here. Like there's really not an option to extend the social here. Okay, this is the role here for the Mangon basically. Uh, yeah, with the second Foreman, like it's like everyone knows what we have, but we still got the South here, very friendly. You should, yeah, just keep the safe down, like I mm, it's kind of like I think we just run Shimotsura here if they deal in. Yeah, I don't think we really have a choice. Like we are really close. Like we can't really do much if Shimotsura deals in. Like it's whatever. If we had like 12K, if we had like the Akatora, it would be perfect here. But or like another 9-shot Tora, but we are just going to run everything here. Or we can just Shima, which is actually better. Yeah, it's probably the. I don't know if Shima is probably better than confirming third. Because now we are second. The 5 of first is not really a thing though. It's still like a full Mangan Estilo. It's was 16K. With Shimotsa being at low point, so there's no point, there's no way to run them twice for like 7-7 is so we basically the Mangan Shimo uh, on a dealership or the Mangan Shimo on their dealership. It's 12K difference then and then 4K more. The Green Dragon is actually perfect here. You can cut a 9 pin into 8 pin and keep 2 dragons. That is certainly viable. It's probably better actually to keep the 2 dragons of the Benson overlap here because we really don't need 8-9 pin for any hand. Yeah, so we just try to get the greens here. We probably just see this. Um, there's one Tora here on the right. But yeah, it's just whatever. Like if they have a Mangan, they have a Mangan. But you should just got the 3 pin right here because it's Suchi. It also has some tier in right here. I wonder if they have a double 3-4 shape or something like that. Uh, wait, it's wait, Kamitsa. Oh no, they might have the greens here on the left. Like we can just push freely against Kamitsa most of the time here. Like if they have like a Hanuman, then perhaps it's kind of bad. But like in any other situation, it's oh no, wait, is it a like we have to count a monster here? Oh, never mind, we don't have to count. Oh, I see now. Like that. It was like they chose the 5 pin instead of the 3 pin because the 3 pin was twice cut and then they deal the backfire there. But I think it's a pretty good outcome dealing into Shimotset there because Kamitsu also threatened big hand there. Actually did put here on the right on the social weight. I didn't really read the guns on 5 pin, but I might have. I could have read it. But I thought we might as well try to get rid of it now. There's an outside hand here. I think two lone honors are slightly too weak here. Like the Santa does help in terms of value, but this is so hard to get because it's double bet save. We need to pawn the greens and then we need to have a terminal pair as well. Um, you're better off pawning the greens and then perhaps pair up the Toras. When we had the pair, it's a valid C, but now because of if after the green pawn we don't have a pair, we can just pair up the Tora or something like that. So the C doesn't really do anything for our hand. If we had a Santa, if we commit to like a Santa, you can definitely, or you should probably see the 3-man, but here we have just a normal hand, which is still pretty hard to finish, I would say. Uh, But at least you are fighting against opponents that we want to fight with, actually. Uh, the headless shape isn't that bad here. The 8 so are basically those here. The 3 man 2 pin are quite weak. So we kinda need one more upgrade here, or we are just standby here. There's no way to get like a Santa, so it's just no point in cutting the 6 pin there. There is AK acceptance with the 9 pin drop as well. The standard cut is the 9 pin there. You just have to hope that there are still a 3 man in the wall basically, because it's like it might not be that good in the wall. There's not much that we can do anyway. Like we can pawn the 6 so go for Tora Tanki. That is definitely something. But the 6 so pawn is uh, pretty hard to get, I would say. It's 200. I think, yeah, it's 2. Wait, it's double 9. Okay, it's 39. And we are second again. So 3, we actually are in a pretty good spot because Kaimita has the last Tilo and they can't really end it on the Tilo ship. So we have basically one more hand after they win their hand to get second, and um, the Orakapuri isn't on us. So we it's if we get to South with those scores, it's pretty hard to get last. Uh, hey, Jade in Finland. Welcome to the stream. I usually don't stream on Mondays, by the way, but I do want to stream on other days. It's a bit inconsistent, but once you follow, you basically know when I'm live. We might have a hand that we can push. Like if we get like a 7 pin here, or like any tout that advances our hand, basically, we can just push. Ah, the 7. It's so unfortunate that we don't have the 8-9 here, because it would be just an easy Haku push on the if we had the 8-9 here, or the 7-8-9. I mean, we can still push, or like we have 3 safe stars, and the white second is now safe as well. We have a horrible E-something. 7 pin. Oh, are we dying here? We don't have to fight. We probably shouldn't, but if we get tempted, it's so tempting to. If we get a 7 pin, we might just. Oh my god! What? It's a 1 for 7 and a 1 for on the right. Dude, why? Are we getting lost? Are we lost? No, we can't be lost at 24.6, but yes, it's possible again. So it's lost. I don't think feels is really possible here. We need to throw some white dragons, like, and we are probably more focused on trying to get the 3900 for seconds instead. We have a Mangan Shimo lead here over Shimotsa, but if they Hanuman, then we are dead. If they Hanuman Shima, we are dead. But the Torah is hard to lose, and we are probably not going to top the Torah because it's our Rakuten condition here for the 3900. Wait, do we cheat this? I don't want to cheat it, but like the thing is, we want to throw a donkey, which makes the cheat actually not that bad. But are we going to win on the turret donkey? I don't. I think we are just better off throwing it down because we basically can. We are not really going to win on the turret donkey because Shimotsu is going to hold the turret for sure because they need the value, and then the other two people are not dropping the turret, so we are better off just skipping, to be honest. No. If we if it's not enough, then okay, it's surely enough. Okay. What happened? What happened with this monster? Like, what happened? We will be playing one more Hansan and then we will quit, or we will end the stream. It has been a short stream, but we don't need a Mach AA for this one, so right? At least we didn't deal in on the 7th, so, but... No, they had an anchor. Oh, okay, the entire hand is dead, I see here. Yeah, it's pretty... we are pretty wrecked anyway. Like, they don't have anything better. I see, like, it's kind of unfortunate here for them to be dealing into double run. Because there's actually just nothing here. There's actually just nothing here. It's definitely, like, we don't have to analyze it, but it's just a monster here. Perhaps... Nah, it's just Kampu's fault, isn't it? Yeah, it's really unfortunate. And funny as well. Everyone would have just stayed in there. Unless you're cheating, but... Like, if they dodged that, I would probably report them. It's probably worth to report them if they didn't do in there. Solid hands. Let's just got the south here, get another ramen for the pinful. Like, one man is interesting here, the one man, but like, even with the one man, like, it's not that great. Like, with the one man, like, the Santa songs aren't that good because open Santa isn't worth enough to open, and then getting it close with like double bed shape, or like with the 2-man guns on, like, it's just like wishful thinking. But 7-man is quite nice next to the Dora as well. We probably want to draw like a Dora. The Dora would be pretty good, right? Skip. You can fake the pens on the rope, but it honestly doesn't really matter. Shimokiri is definitely the default here. The Sabo is dying out. We can cut a 8-pin into 8-pin into 9-pin. We losing out on 2 tiles on the 8-pin and the West for the Anchor, but like, if we get a 7-pin, wait, if we get a 7-pin, we definitely go for the Santa Sansuku, but like, it's Santa and Sansuku technically, but like, it's now just pinful with like a losers 8-9-pin, which hopefully don't deal in. Should just nah, we can keep it. We can keep it. We can keep the 7-pin acceptance, and then got 3-4 has overlap on the 5-man. Like, if Timoto really needed the 8-pin, they would have cheated. If they have a Mangon there, they would have just cheated the 8-pin probably earlier anyway. So we know it's probably not dealing into the Mangon here on the right, and then should see what the heck happened there. Like, do you see the shows? They have a 2-show, 4-show in their pond as well, and they are waiting on a constant 7-show. It's someone who just committed very early. It's probably a master one or not. Like I don't know what happened there. I really can't explain it. We are trying to move towards Tanjau here. Yeah, Tanjau seems okay. If we had a Sansaku 678, we might keep the Kansan here, but we have Tanjau now. It's not the most efficient cut, but we have Faru now. The two pin accepts the 3-pin Kansan here, and then we can cut a 7-pin here for the Kansan. But yeah, just anything. Like we can Riichi with this
失敗し
Riichi
ちゃったかも
Tandao, and if we can get like an 8-pin here or 6-pin, we might even have a Sansaku. The 7-mon is the key Tao here. The 7-mon is the Tao that the hardest Tao to get, the bottleneck of the hand. Like we are not that aligned on the 7-mon because we can get the 5-mon as well, and then have some different blocks, of course, but. The 7-mon is kinda vital, and then we can either choose to time or Riichi, but so 3 more. I think on the 7-mon it's actually a Tama, Tando Nomi, and then try to get the Sansaku or the Tampin. Oh, they had all the 7-mons. They can't actually deal in if they skip the Khan, but they are never going to skip the Khan in a Riichi there. So we basically are almost never winning that. The hand is too weak to try to go for some fancy Sansaku. We rather just get a dragon and open our hand. Like if we get a pair of the tunes here, we can go for the Dora Tanki as well. Something to consider. Some social heavy hand across. Let's discard the 9 here. Probably discard the 2 as well quite soon. Although it has some efficiency, but we don't want to hold on to the social because we know that tournament probably has a lot of social. Is there a Cheeto? If this get pawned, it's actually really bad for yeah, it's actually very bad. There's an argument to be made to not feed that. How are the game's going? He gained minus 70 points, I think. The 2 something Cheetoids against 2 open players. Like we can't really win, but we can try at least. I don't know, like 2 something Cheetoids against 2 open hands has like I think at most 2% win rate. Especially when you're going to wait on some Tura or some social on a social needs on the board. Finally, we have a hand that can finally win for once. The idea here is to got the 9p into the 9-8 man, and then just cash out easy 8k or the 12,000 points. Hopefully no 7-man, but like if we draw a 7-man, like we are keeping it for sure, but it's not the time that we want. But we might even Sansaku this, or like if we get a 3 so the 8-man is better than 1 so because we still need a pair, but the social is so wide. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and not a 7 for the pair. Wait. Uncle. Yeah, the 7 is also the pair, so like any 3 through 8 social, and we have a pair of pair in Sosu. His 5-pin is kind of fake. Or like if we draw like a 2-5 man, we are definitely cutting the 5-pin for E something. We are not going to Riichi, or we are not going to take the Ipeko Kansan, Tanda Ipeko Tora. It's just a base of our hand. Although it's enough technically, it's 5200 on the Kansan 5, so the EV is definitely just a 5-pin. And we are kinda screwed here. We just have to push and then hopefully we don't deal into some 12k hands. But oh, never mind. Oh my god, so painful. I was thinking about the damage for sure, but dude, the best tanky. I think because they didn't push the reaping, it's still good enough to reach the like if we had like another 9-pin here. Oh my god, our hand. Like our head is not bad. Like we shouldn't complain because it can easily turn into some manga. But we just have to let it cook a bit, let it stale a bit. Like the mangas are the Toy Turakurai and the Honitsu here in the Pinsu suit. But the Pinsu are quite disconnected. But we do have to Rakurai here. We just have to. Like I don't think the manga is that likely anymore, but like we tried, right? And we need like a 7p, we need like a vest and then 7p and then top, and we can cut a 3 man for the who needs like the toys. Like we need a pair. We if we told another pair, like the toy is actually on the cards, but uh yeah. The only good part of the hand is already pawned. The good part of the hand is already here on the right. This isn't ideal. We, yeah, it's still okay. Like if we get like a 5-pin or a 7-pin here, we actually can cut the 3 man for the whole each. Uh, like the 2-pin C is kinda weak, but like we can't deny it. Like we can't skip it. We have 3900 if we get the right reckon here. Uh, and the 2-pin one's card. If it's twice card, then it's basically dead. So we also need a 6-pin for that. Ja, it's just 3 man. You can respond erbij trekken here, it's no problem. Ideally, of course, the 2-pin C, but this is the quickest way to Mangan for sure. The total isn't confirmed. I think the 8 so slightly safer, but it's not like much safer. 2-pin, Kami 2-pin. 3-pin. They definitely don't care here on the left. Zwijs got 2-pin. We might be on like a 3-pin tanky at the end because like the 1-pin Zwijs got and then after the right second pawn 5-8 then we are on the 3-pin tanky. Hataka tanky. Don't think it shouldn't deal in shouldn't do into tournament that is like it doesn't deal into Kamitsa at all. I don't know what tournament is cooking. It's they have some weird efficiency going on. I don't think they are even Tempai. They are
失敗しち
So
ゃっ
we
た
can
のね
just discard the Dora because they are not Tenpai.
ポン
They probably are. I don't know what they have, but like the white jack and push here is pretty spicy, I must say. So I put them on temperate here. Like the chance that we on some random donkey are pretty high, or like we have to see for the donkey here. If if Kamita doesn't see it, that let's see donkey. You want to, like Fluffy, do you see what the tunes are? You're never getting another tune here. I hope that Kamita doesn't
ここからが本番
see the
って
whole
感
need
じね
six being not stars, right? Two being easy cards.
リーチ
Two being Kampucha against the dealer Riichi. It's amazing. It's the four already told that you're blind that, but even with the pawn, like. If it's 7 here on the left, we are going to pawn the 7. If we deal into the Ipatsu, there's just really nothing to be done.
全員武器
Oh
を
my
しなさい
god. Oh my god.
海底チュンドラに
Why? We push the 8 strong. Oh, and then we don't even get the Gaten points here. I don't know if like we have a manga on Tempai, otherwise you can definitely break on the 8. The 8 break or the 8. You can definitely break if you don't have the Mangon, and if you really don't think you can win, but I think the 2 was still kind of okay. It's like I think still perhaps one, but like the win chance I think really pushes me to the push, or like you'll be pulling soonish. Although like it's only 1,000 points. We don't have anything better. There's some toy chance technically, but I think 1,000 points for this hand is good enough. Draw the 2-star, but if we draw the 2-star, it's going to be Cheeto. It's Fluffy. It's not the Toko. Unless you redeem the Sansuku Toko routine. Spoiler, there isn't a Sansuku Toko. Routine. I actually don't think we can push the Nakatsuchi here. Well, the Cheeto, it's Ishant. It's just not a thing. Like, it's just so weak. Like, getting to Tempa is one thing, and then winning is like on a whole other level. We just have two Kampucha and the Kabe here of the 2-man. Now we can actually consider pushing the 6-man. Because we have normal Ishant, and it's not ideal. But it's way better than the Cheeto. It's probably 2-1, 2-man, and then try to Mawashi on the pinch. Like if we had a Ramen instead and a Sansuku perhaps, sorry, we can push some towers, but 4-pin, oh, like I don't know if the 4-pin is that great. Best is probably good enough for me. Like if it's another star tanky, like whatever, but it's just that the 4-pin is so weak here. Wait, the one so is the Scape, but I don't think the 8-pin is good to push. EO.
だって
You can take the cap 8 off. Like, we are still E something, but how maybe the 1K doesn't do anything for us, to be honest. It just really doesn't do anything. And the 1 month deals into some sabos, and it's like cap 8 off, so. Like if we had like some, if there were some a little bit more like easy sticks in the middle, surely I can take template, yeah. But we just don't have the say, we don't have the value. It's just kind of tough.
No
5-8, so with Tenhou Tura. We deal an 8 cell, but we wouldn't have drawn the 8 cell if he pawns. We have a hand that's probably better than the last one, I would say. This one. That's pretty good. Ideally, we draw like a Tora 16 or the. We probably want to get rid of the Pension. Even like if we get the Tempe on the 7 month roll, we can't accept it with being through Tora, but if we draw like a 7 pin, the Pension just goes. With the 8 pin, the Pension also just gets cut. We don't value the E something that much. If we draw like an 8 pin here, we just got a Pension here, confirming Tundra, or like it. If we draw like a 2 so 1 so we don't have Tundra, but it's just very solid here. Sansuku is kind of hard, but we might as well try it, right? We have 147 here in the pins. The 3 pin is currently not doing much. We don't take the E something here as well. Like the 2 pin or 3 so is just E something, but relying on the 7 pin is not that great. We rather have the flexibility here. With like the 3-6 so throw, like the social throws are all kind of good. I think we can cut the 8 pin here, trying to get a social block, and then we can still turn the 3 pins into a pair, and we can definitely fight this Riichi way harder than the last one. Give me the social, give me the social. It's both ones. I think we have to take this 4th out. I think we have to take the 4th out of the Ipeka.
ツモ全員武器をよこしなさい
I guess we save 1000 points.
リーチツモドラドラ
Kijk. So painful. You have been pushing quite hard as well. Or like this one was like not that hard of a push, but you are pushing so hard and we just can't win. With the captain pawn across, we probably just uh, try to turn out to the 2 this hand. Maybe probably lead the pawn the 2-7 pin 2 so here. The pins pawns are okay, it's like especially if we can deny the pins across, it's certainly worth it. Yeah, the green. Hopefully it's Honitsu actually. If
ポン
I hope that they have Honitsu.
ロン
Oh my god, oh no, no Honitsu. No, oh my god, no, no clip. Don't clip
勝
that.
本一
Oh my god, lol. Correct W, are we dead? Like the thing about Honitsu is like that they usually have a slower hand and they aren't tempai. Oh my god. What are we doing on a north way? Like, ah, our hands chasing
誰かこれいる？
Kokushi.
いらない？ G。
Ah, no, no Kokushi routine, no Rakuman routine. The one pin is probably a mistake because it's on Torres. No, that's on the Torres too cheap. So might as well try to fish for the Honich. This one is tough. I think we got a best because if we throw a best, we can have too many pairs. The 9-1 Scott isn't ideal. Like the 1-2 so is still pretty
ポン。
good here. Like we can go for the Honich if we throw like a 5 or 6 man here anyway. Like if we get like the 3900
これ
here,
を捨て
it's
るのにもそれなりの体
okay-ish.
力が
Like
必要
it's
ですね。
like not ideal. Like we ideally get
先
more,
生の
but
言う
like
は
if we
ずや
get
らなくてはいけま
3900
せんか
here,
ら。
you're out of the risk of really busting. Like the 9-1 pawn, I think we just go we got a pens on then. If we get a 9-1 pawn, the hands for 2k, like I don't want that. Or like we have 2600 with the 9-1 pawn because we have 40 full.
1。
Wait, we can actually pawn or not? I think we can pawn pawn Goku.
失敗しちゃったかも。
Pawn Ataka, I mean. And then we can technically go for the Honitsu afterwards. Sushi. Teresa, Taporum. So many sushis are out as well. I don't think we can pawn into two, so it's just dash. It's just outside path. Like we might not even make it to the south rounds here. So many sushis are out. I think we just take the Atosuke here. The two choices outside death anyway. It's no tune. Please no tune. Okay. they didn't. They didn't capitalize on the view turn. What is that across? I don't know. I can't be bothered to be honest. Okay, we Shimo here, well. 713 plus 300 each.
チュンドラ。
Mangon Shimo behind going into south rounds, and we have a interesting hand. Like it's just so bad that the Torah is the reshow here. Like if the Torah is like the North or something, like we have an easy hand here, but just because of the Torah here, and we actually have shapes here, which can get like we can get a close temper here as well. So we are probably not forcing the Honitsu. Like if we get a double south, sure, but otherwise, like just the tune Honitsu is like 3900. Which is probably not worth it. Like if we can get a close hand with one Tora, it is probably better. But we do have too many pairs here. It, the North was better there. Like if we just get a double south here, but we probably just try to painful the hands, but we still don't have a Dora connector here. Don't you in on the on the south, please. Ah, we probably go west. Oh no. No, I don't want the tea toy. Yeah, the pills. Like the Dora is like loose here, so we really need to watch the tea toys here. Nice weight, yeah, four-sided weight. Unfortunately not weighting the Dora, but pretty wide, yeah. For the extension, the dealer extension. Okay, acceptable to the painter. Still no value though. Like just DC painful is just like it's okay, but it's actually kind of too cheap. Like if we get like a 5-8 beam, we are not taking tempai here. We're just checking tempai here. In some situations, we can get an each, we can draw a Tora, we can get an Ipeco. If we get to do so, I think we can just Sumakiri it. Like we have an each chance here, we have an Ipeco, we have a Captain Pair for the Pinfu as well. There are plenty of pedal trolls and a few item Pinfu. Nomi. If we, yeah, we just have to reach. If we get like the cons on 5 pin, it's a tempai. Give me, what do we want? I think we want the 5-man here. Like, if we get a pinch here, the 4-man is still double Mushuchi, a single now with the 7-man. We might be ending the stream very shortly. Spoiler alert. I don't know, like if we do in it might be just over, but they're all still alive for now. Like if we had two Toras, we probably would have just softer 1 pin east, wait for 2000, trying to fish for the east. We can't really see the 9 pin, it's just not a thing, like perhaps we should see the AK5 pin, I guess. Like if Kamicha drops the AK5 pin, we will see it. Uh,
リーチ、ツモ、ドラ。
mm, really want a 6-man or something here instead of a 9-man. Otherwise, then would be pretty. Then would be pretty good, I would say, because the chances to get this close right now are not that high. We need like a few good rolls, like a 4-man and a good middle monster block, I would say, to really get even a close hand. Like it's you might be staring down at some open hand, perhaps an Kaiten test here, just forcing Kaiten. We are not going for 7 pairs. We are much better off just opening for Tanyo, Nomi, perhaps one Tura. We have too many pairs, but we can pawn here. If he catches a Tenhou block, we are pretty much set, but we are pretty far away. Classic, classic 8. So it's not that great, to be honest. If we have a 7, 8, 9, so it's not that good. But we have way too many pairs. We have way too many pairs. We don't have 7 pairs. The pairs are quite weak as well. Like the 3 pin doesn't want to be a pair anyway. Like the 3 pin wants to connect to the Dora here with the 4 pin. But we can pawn the 7 stars out. We can cut the 5 man to pay the 8 man out. And then we probably take the sun pawn. Although it's really weak, he can draw a Dora with the sun pawn. Drawing the 4 pin if he don't wait on the 3, so that is. Here's the 4 star as pair. Uh, Bye. We are dead if they win here on the left anyway. Like we don't have any choice here. Like the 4 star was a good try. But like we kinda like we can't let Kamita win because we will be lost if they basically win. Nah, the 3 pin is we should have caught the 6 man. I didn't see it. The 6 man was better, but I look in the Dora say, but we can't pawn anymore. We had too many pairs and now we don't have any pairs. And Simotsa, Hanuman. Nah, it's like it's a horrible hand here for us. Like it's not, it's too cheap. Like they need to run for like 12k there. We have a horrible position here because even with a Mangan Simo here, we are still last. And then we need to win 2 hands here. So the first one doesn't. We need at least like 4k, I would say, because of the Mangan Simo in all last competition. But it seems to be that we are just getting fourth here. Well, final game of the day. The hand looks pretty okay. If we can get under painful, it's self fixable. Yeah, the Sansaku is fake. Or like that's not really a Sansaku. We can just got a Forza here. Like the upgrades on the Forza are nice, but the Mansaku shape can just upgrade as well. Like we don't need to got the 7 manual or something like that for the painful guarantee. We now can got a 2 here from the Sansaku. We actually got the Sansaku chance. Well, the 9 pin twice cut. Like if it was 3 times cut. We can't open because it's too cheap. I think we just have to push it, try to get the Sansaku as well. Like the 3 man is can push, but like even if we get a 9 pin on win, if we have Riichi painful, like we are basically asking to get 4th as well. We are just asking for 4th as well. If we just Riichi painful, we do have 1 Riichi stick of 4th tournament, so it does puts us within the Mangan Simo range in South 4, but it's just like it's better to Mangan Sumo here and just need like 1 or 2 Han afterwards than needing Mangan Sumo in all last. This is so scarred because you are going to fourth. Yeah, like You can't look because you're falling. Oh no, always the worst person wins. And that's probably only one hand as well. It's not enough. You're dead. You're so dead here. They couldn't sumo like you're at the yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We need Mangan Direct. That is probably the condition here. Or we need Torment to have some 18k hand, or like 12k on Simon Rabbit. They are just never going to reach C. Like, oh, did you up the Fitsim amount? Oh, you noticed as well. Like, the thing is, with actually 20 subs, I can actually pay for the camera with the subscription money. So, like, I would never get a camera myself. Easy one soda. Oh my god. Oh, thank you for the sub. Let's update it to 3 out of. We got another rate. Um, we can't really like we if we put like 2 more 5,200 isn't enough.
失敗しちゃったかも。
Oh my god, what is happening here? I don't know how much we have. Wait, I need to check. Uh, oh my god, we are so dead. Okay, 1, 2, 3 subs. So we are on 5, right? Oh, I have to check. Please be 18k. Please be 18k. Wait, we can actually technically roam for 8k. But we can't see. We can't see the 258. Funny thing is, I just use my Steam balance for my subs then. It's so scuffed. If we bomb, we have to cut the 3 so. Because we are not running the AK5 so. Oh wait, 5 times 200 is enough. I can't do the math. Or like I know the math, but if we are not tempai, like we don't have to do the math if we are not tempai. 39 isn't enough. 7. It's not enough, right? 39 is never enough. 4, 7, 8. Nah. Like no. What? So pain. Also the stupid constant there. Go pitch game. I should have just not thought so hard here because we are doomed to deal in there. We have to end the stream right here because I have applications now. I finally have a job, something meaningful to do. And we got absolutely destroyed here with our S ranks against B rank and A rank here. But in general, we are getting S ranks, even against C players here. But it's just so painful. We will do a quick, we go through the log quite fast, and then I will be ending the stream. Let's go. Yeah. We had some good hands though. We had some interesting hands for sure. Like it just didn't come. Like it's just 8-9 pin here and then the deal in on the 5 pin console here for one hand, and then this hand is pretty nice as well. But then we got the 7 pin pawn here, and then we dealt in here, and then like you know what happened. We got absolutely destroyed, and then We couldn't do anything here anyway. And then we had a very big hand here. We actually had a massive hand. And then, of course, when we after we get Tempai, I think the foreman is right here. And then I think the KB7 makes the 6 better. And then the 3 pin, it hasn't been pulled, so it's pretty good still. Kamita has to west here, and then we Riichi, and then the Shimo here on our 3-sided. Wait, is a 4-sided weight better? 2 8 cells, 38 cells. So it's basically 3-sided versus 3-sided. Uh, and the extra Torah acceptance as well. But we got the deck there. And then we actually had a horrible hand here. And then we still managed to get Tempai. And then we put an 8 cell. Wait, what? Oh, it's an Oraku. It's an Oraku Tamaton. Which perhaps Torment and Himota should have done more as well. Um, yeah, and I didn't put them on Tempai here on this. I didn't put them on Tempai on the 6 because it just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense there. So I didn't even put them on Tempai. So the Tora was an easy push right here. And then he pulled the right second and I put them on Tempai here, but they're still E something for some reason. I don't know here on the right or painful. Dora. Suter could have, it's a 1-4, so yeah, the 1-4 is actually very dead. And then we put a 6 pin, but they are still Rakunashi here on the left. They could have pawned perhaps, but I'm not sure. I think the last 2 pin is still in the wall, but I read that the 2 pin would likely still be in the wall. And then here we just have to try to get a thunder out with the Riichi game, and then he had to fold our Zitochi something into here, and then we the one so push is definitely the wait, we can just 6 pin, or we just push a 6 pin, and then here probably the one so is a mistake, but it doesn't matter because we took the 8 so here, and we didn't deal in, and then we got pretty good hands, but it's just like we got Tempai here and then Deishimo. Like it's just like reoccurring things. Like we got Tempai and then they just Shimo and then oh yeah, and this North win. Oh my god, this North win. I was just hoping that they had some very slow on each, some very determined on each, where we can just win out on our 2 Toras here, but beat that in instead. Like it was really not like we didn't see it happening, and we actually won the hand. Did we win? No, we didn't. But we actually got to Tempai with this high pie. We and then it didn't happen. They have a Shuchi trap on the 2 pin there, and then the 3-man is, or not the 3-man Shuchi, but it's like not that we can't really toss the 2 pin there anyway. And then we actually won this hand, but it's not enough. Like it's so cheap, and then like the fake on each here with the Torin the offsuit, and then the Chitochi East something into the deal in here. Um, we are basically never going to win the hand, but it's just game over here actually. Like it's just so bad, the Riichi, and then did we get Tempai here? We didn't even get Tempai here. Or we did check the Tempai, and then the very weak Tandao here, which just has no future, and then the Riichi here on the left. The 6 pin is double Mushuchi, so I don't want to push it on Ipatsu for sure, but honestly, Ipatsu or not, it doesn't matter at this point. And then here, the 6 pin, and then the 3 pin is a mistake here. It probably is 6-man Nakashuchi. Uh, I don't know why Shimotsa see what the heck why did they see that? They are trolling here on the right. I don't know what this is. I really don't know what the heck. 6-0, what? Like if they deal in with a 1 pin, sure, but like to have a 3-man here. Like I like you still need blocks here. Like there's no reason to get the 6 here. And if you're going to push here, like they are folding here with the 8, and then they still see here, and then they the 7 also are born, but like I don't think like they should have folded, and then they probably shouldn't have pushed. And then this Sansuku, we can analyze the 6 man. We can it actually goes for the 6 man here. Uh, like if you're down too many points, you just have to force the Sansuku, which is only like 50% at most. Like, but the 5 pins are all they are across. The 5 pins are chilling here with Toy Man. So we are never getting the Sansuku, but it does push the Mushu 6 instead of the Kenputsu 3 here for the Sansuku chance. Because if you Riichi Pinfu here, it's just so sad. We are within Mangan Shima range of Kaimitsa, but we have a Mangan chance with the Sansuku here. And then, like, we got the 3 pin, but it just doesn't matter. Because, oh, wait, oh, they have a 3 pin here, and they have 4 pins there, so, like, we had to fold anyway here, but they are trying to snipe my 3 pin pair cards here. It's so stupid here. It's, I don't know if I would chase here on 2 tiles, like, the other side is dead. It's what is this? Like I don't know what it is. Like we lost to this. It doesn't reach. Certainly doesn't reach. No, it doesn't. It does Tama, but like it's 2,000. Um, trying to get my other 3 pin, but the 3 pin isn't pushable if I don't get them back. And then all loss is so sad here. We did get a value here, or like we did get the we did have some outs, but it couldn't. It didn't matter. He did get the south here from Kamitsa, right? Or was the white? I don't know which he got the white second. Oh, they had a pair, and then we needed the lost south, but we got in instead. I probably Shimotsa Riichi. Yeah, it's probably okay here to reach here Shimotsa because Storman probably doesn't have the trap K or like I don't know. This against a Tillary. Like if they can get second, probably it's fine to reach. Let's see where the lost south is. If he pawns here. We Simonsson would have done the south like 10 turns later, but someone would have won earlier by 10 anyway. I don't think wait, it skips. Oh my god, it skips. It doesn't believe in the direct hit here. You can direct hit Shimotsa. We can Shimo here for the Mangon Shimo 11-6 because they reach it actually. Because they reach it, they put themselves into Mangon Shimo range. But like we obviously can't really win on the floor, so it's not enough. Like if we could win, we would on the other side we would have just discarded the 1 so for the 258. But that is it for me today. If you want to know my next stream, I will see if I can stream tomorrow and Wednesday, but no guarantees. It just really depends on how I feel because it's just a busy week for me. But let's see if I can relate someone. I know Ralph is online, but he is playing some Uma Musume, some horse game. Like I don't know why people like that so much. Like it's really hyped right now, but let's see if I can rate like a Mahjong Soul streamer. I don't know if there are many. There's someone with a Wikipedia page in their name. I can rate them, I think. I don't know why they have a Wikipedia page in the title, but I don't know. Yeah. Maybe I'll see you all another time. Bye.